Hello, Jupiter Life family. Welcome to your daily oracle reading. I hope that you are doing well, breathing well, life, health, and strength. If not, I hope this video leaves you in better spirits than which you came. Okay, guys, we know Mercury's in retrograde, Saturn's in retrograde, the eclipse and all that good stuff is happening currently right now. It's going to be a little bit of a rocky June, but you will make it through this thing, okay? Energy comes and energy goes, guys. Breathe through it. Out negativity. Breathe in peace. And out chaos. And know that the universe always has your back, okay? No matter what it is that you are going through. Blessed Friday, okay? Blessed Friday. Okay, guys, let's see what the universe has to say about this day today, huh? It's a little gloomy outside where I am. I don't know where you are. It's a little gloomy. But we are happy for all days. Cold days, warm days. You know. Cold days, warm days. Any days opposite of the days that you love the most. Okay. We are grateful for those morning rituals. In the morning, I will take time to tune in to myself, to set high vibrational rituals that will help me lead a good day. I pay attention to the morning habits that don't serve me and change them for ones that do. Okay, so maybe we're swapping out the coffee for smoothies in the morning, okay, or swapping coffee for tea, making the switch, taking a change, okay, instead of getting up right away and laying in bed, we're getting up directly and going, washing our face, brushing our teeth, doing our skincare routine, right? We're fitting it in how we have to fit it in. It doesn't have to be a major skincare routine, but you know, your essential oils and serums are important, okay? Hair, you know, makeup if you're a makeup-y person, you know what I'm saying? You are figuring out that morning ritual for yourself and putting it together and trying to keep it consistent. You know, you did something for a week, you don't really like it, switch it up, okay? Don't stop. Just switch it up, okay? If you are not pleased with a way that something is happening, then switch it up. Take a little rouse out of my little piece of my palo there. Hold lightly. I take the things and the people that come into my life lightly, not holding too tight, so that when it comes time for them to go, they may go smoothly. These do not mean I only less or not value, but that I am open to the changes of life. Be open to the changes of life. Set those morning rituals, and that may be the change. Maybe you never had a morning ritual before, and now you do. Create one. You know, maybe that could be the change. You will be surprised at how something that you change in your life daily will change things around you. You know, when I started this channel, this was really me doing oracles for myself. I was trying to figure it out. Did I want to do it every day? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm still figuring it out, by the way. But what I realized is as I was figuring this out, other things around me started to fall into place. Other situations, other connections with people and things of that nature started to fall into place or out of place. But it was more of me concentrating on me, my soul alignment. And then I made friends along the way, right? Which happens when you're in alignment. You shift from one thing into something else, and the universe just protects you in that moving. Water my dreams. All I desire is on its way to me, but like a seed, my dreams too must be watered. My belief and determination is what makes them grow. I will be patient throughout the journey. It is all unfolding at the perfect time. Yes, it is all unfolding at the perfect time. And let me tell you something. Watering your dreams don't mean that you have to, get the whole camera set today and all of the editing equipment today and take all the editing classes today and learn everything today. Okay, this is gradually over time. I made payments on my vlogging camera. Okay, I did it on a payment plan, and then I'm in editing classes now. Taking it from a very prestigious YouTuber, by the way. So, you have to take the steps. Don't rush yourself into gathering everything right away. You know what I'm saying? Don't rush yourself into gathering things right away. So, with that being said, just continue watering your dreams, right? Your dreams are like a plant, right? Or a small puppy animal that you have to train, something new that you're starting. Little by little, inch by inch, you will gather it. It will come. Let me tell you something. Patience is your friend when you're starting something new. Sorry, that was just too oh my gosh. Universe, you crack me up. Lord have mercy. That was just too. Oh, you saw it. You saw it. You saw it, man. You saw it. Oh. That's all I got to say. Patience is going to be the key to the manifestation. Was the sentence I was gonna put out, but let's see what additional message the universe has. I accept everything happens in divine order. Earth has become a place of instant gratification. Amen, amen. You must focus on the maxim. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. This card has come to you because you need to learn the joy of anticipation. The process of doing is so rich in lessons. But when you concentrate only on the goal, those experiences are disregarded. Life is an unfolding, and the more patience you practice, the more you will let the universal energy celebrate itself through you and bring the experiences and situations your soul requires. You need to learn that there is a rhythm to everything in the universe. And the more you are living with patience, the more aware you are the lessons your soul is studying. You are on a path. Your soul is studying. You are on a path. There are signposts. If you are speeding down the path, you will miss the little miracles and treasures that has been placed. And you know, I gave this analogy in another video a while back. I don't know if it was for the signs for June or on a daily oracle read, but it had to do with signpost markers on the highway. You know, they have the mile markers on the side of the highway in between, like, you know, this is the rest stop, or, you know, exit 14B is going to take you to street dot dot dot, or, you know, in 20 miles you'll be in this country or this county or this whatever. But in between those major point signs, the actual signs that matter where your exit is, right, is the mile markers that tell you how close or how far you are from the next exit. And, you know, so there may be little things hinting to you along the way to your destination as you water the dreams, not hold on too tight to a specific outcome, creating morning rituals for yourself, creating a rhythm, period, getting organized, and just letting the universe do the thing that the universe does on the other side of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times we want to rush the universe and what it's doing. Like, you know, I know this is supposed to be given to me, and I know that, you know, if I do this, I'll have this outcome. But where's the outcome? And why is it taking so long? And I thought the universe had my back, Gabrielle Bernstein, but it doesn't. But it actually does, though. Okay? And just because we can't see, you know, the totality and the finality of exactly what's going on and around and within us, we have to remember that if we don't instill patience and give, you know, things time to, you know, you wait on your coffee in the morning, even if you go buy it from somebody and you don't make it yourself. You wait on your sandwich that you order, even if you don't make it yourself, and you buy it from somebody. There's still a waiting process. No matter what you do in life, there's a waiting process. If you smoke weed, you have to crush it and roll it, okay? If you smoke crack, you gotta separate it, break it down, and put it in a pipe to smoke it. Don't ask me how I know, okay? No, I ain't never been a crackhead, but I know a lot of things, about a lot of things, okay? If you deposit a check in the bank, sometimes you have to wait for it to clear, okay? Before you actually can start writing checks against the balance of what that check will bring. Hello? Somebody? Anybody? Am I touching you out there? Is this thing on? Okay? I'm just saying, you got to, you know, put it out there what it is, you know, put it out there what it is that you want, what desire you would like to see, what outcome you would like to see. However, you must work on and instill the process of what it is to actually be and enjoy the process of getting to that destination. Take notes along the way, right? It took me this many days to execute blah, blah, blah. I had to talk to this person, that person, write their emails and their telephone numbers down. You know, it is very important. It is very, very, very important. I am becoming consciously aware of my inner being. You better make friends with your inner being, okay? Because it is a part of you. That shadow, you know, you don't, that person on the inside, or the one that want to go woo and party all the time, or whatever that person on the other aspect of you wants to do. Make friends with it so that you can tame it. It's not gonna like just listening to you. You know this. So why not be friends with it? I am becoming consciously aware of my inner being. We refer to that non-physical you as the inner being, right? Or your source, your higher self, the God within. Soul man. It is not important what you call that source of energy. It's not important. Or life force. But it is important that you are consciously aware of when you are allowing a full connection to it and when you are restricting it in some way. Okay? And let's not restrict it. Make friends with it, make friends with it, water it, nurture it, slightly, lend it your ear, because that those are important components to who you are. Okay? The little voice that says, did you turn the oven off? You don't like doing this thing. Why do you keep doing this thing? You don't like this thing. Why do you keep doing this thing? Whatever the thing is. Whether it's good for your body or bad for your body. You want to act like you don't have control over it. But you actually do, though. Okay? Actually, you do. Very much so control over it and a lot of other things that are transpiring in your life that you possibly ignore to having the control to, because you don't want to do what's necessary. You don't really want to restrict yourself. You don't want to be on the regime. You don't want to have to dictate to yourself every day the steps that you need to make. But these are the things that are going to help you flourish, my dear. If you can dream it, you can do it. Okay? If you can dream it, you can do it, be it, have it. Let's see where we're going. Map Enchanted. So often we forget these minimal things that are not really minimal, but we turn them into minimal things because everything else that's going on is just so much bigger and so cankerous and so, oh my God, and you just don't understand, Natasha. I'm just going through. I do understand. I do. Okay. I have lots of things going on in my 6th house. Okay, so daily routines and my everyday is very important to me. Okay? Very important to me. And it's hard. It's not easy. I don't like to say that it's hard. It can be strenuous. It can be upsetting. It can be time consuming for sure. But we have to stop looking at things as them being so hard. It's just things that we don't, most of the time when people say that, it's because it's something that they don't want to do. They have to tame themselves or train themselves or restrain themselves or discipline themselves in a way that they don't want to discipline themselves. Myself included. Okay, I'm raising my hand to that. Myself included. Things that you don't really want to do or quit. Exercise is like, for me. But I know it's necessary, especially now that I'm older. It is necessary. Because hip surgeries and knee surgeries and ankle and hand surgeries are not in the child's future, okay? So I have to do other things to make sure that it stays out of my future. Solitude. Okay, similar to the Hermit card in the traditional tarot. We're going to go ahead and read that. And you may need to pull back to create these things. To instill these things in you, to help instill the patience, to help start the morning rituals. And once you have your balance, once you become consciously aware of your inner being, then you can go out and flourish. I am comfortable in my own skin as I detach to replenish my soul. Meditation is required when you receive the Solitude card. As a sign, empty your mind and superfluous thoughts and allow stillness to flow through your whole being. This is not an advantageous advantageous time to ask questions or push forward in any way. Rather, it's a period for a conscious retreat. What's called for now is the step back and take your focus off your life and your troubles. You'll be surprised by how things sort themselves out once you replenished your energy by any means of a much needed rest and time out. Too much solitude results in isolation and separation. Now is the moment to get together with friends and join in the merriment. Opposite meaning. Too much solitude results in isolation and separation. Now is the moment to get together with friends and join in merriment. Hiding out will lead to loneliness and negative thinking. Separation at this time isn't a healthy choice. Are you in a situation in which you feel alone? You need to share this, not keep it to yourself. By joining in with others, you'll hear what you need to know, because Spirit finds ways to speak through them without their even knowing it. You have the key to let yourself out of this present. You are loved and never alone. Never ever are you alone. You're never alone. Even when you're alone, you're never alone. Because those thoughts that you hear when you're alone, guess what? That's you. That's you. That's your inner man, your higher self, your source talking to you, trying to get you to work on things, fix things, adjust things in your life. Okay? So that you can have the peace that it is that you need to move the way you want to move. So that you can have the love. Oh, the love. Speaking of love, thank you all so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, comment, talk to me, and check out the description box for any information about me that you need to know is there. But solitude also builds these things. Your rituals helps you water your dream, points you in the right direction. Take time to yourself, read books on the things that you want to build in your life. Join groups on social media or outside of social media, that will help you gather yourself, so that you can balance not just the man within, but the outside world around you as well. Okay, my loves. Blessings and so much abundance to you, expanding your Jupiter and continue to walk your North Node. Love.